I've got loads of new hangers here from my mum, as my parents are downsizing to a much smaller cottage, which is actually in our village as well. So she's given me lots of these hangers from her current wardrobe, which she has had to massively condense from a room bigger than my bedroom here, which is basically like a walk-in wardrobe, to a very small rail in their new cottage, which I think is really good for her as well, because I don't believe anyone needs enough clothes to fit into a walk-in wardrobe. So John and I share this wardrobe, and this side over here is where I keep all my dresses, and as you can see, it's a little bit of a mess. We've got dresses folded at the bottom, which is also where I keep shoes, which is not ideal really, and I've got some folded up there, and I would ideally like them all to fit along here. Now, I have thinned this out hugely over the last 6 to 7 months since I've lost weight. I've lost about nearly 5 stone in weight, which is completely on purpose. I was diagnosed last year with Ehlers-Danlos syndrome and autonomic dysfunction, and that puts a big strain on your body already. And at the time I was quite overweight, due to a number of factors. I mean, I didn't know what was wrong with me health-wise and just other things. So kind of when I was diagnosed, it just kind of made me, I guess, wake up a little bit and think I need to do something. So anyway, I have downsized my own wardrobe, and I wanted to change the hangers, which are these ones, from our wooden hangers, which John likes. I'm going to give him the wooden hangers for some of his clothes, and I'm going to use these, which are much thinner, and hopefully the dresses all fit a little bit more neatly together. And at the same time, I thought it would be fun. You can have a look at some of the dresses that I've got. Right, so first things first is actually to move my cat out of the bed so I don't squash him, because he likes to sleep in a folded duvet. He is very, very precious. This is Boris. Hey, he's very sleepy. You say hello. Right, so I'm going to fold him. Sounds odd, doesn't it? But I'm going to fold my cat into a blanket over there, under another blanket. Is that okay? And then I'm going to take all the dresses out of the wardrobe and plop them on the end of the bed here, which is where he's been sleeping. And then we will take them one by one and pop them back into the wardrobe. Right, so that is all my dresses out of the wardrobe on the bed there. There are a lot. So I'm going to start with my Christmas dresses first. I know that seems kind of crazy maybe to have Christmas dresses and things, but I do. So they're all themed. I like to also colour coordinate my dresses as well in the wardrobe, so I know what I've got, and I feel like the colour coordination also lends itself to the season. So all my dark green dresses, like these ones, I tend to wear autumn winter. So I've got this gorgeous one here that's a wraparound from Son de Flor, who are one of my all-time favourite dress brands. I adore them. They're just really lovely, flattering, comfy dresses that I've worn no matter what size I've been. So I've been up to size 18 and I'm now a size 10. I've loved these dresses. And this one's a size large. It's slightly too big for me, but I quite like that because I can really wrap it round, and it's quite kind of like slightly oversized but comfortable. And because it's got a cinched in waist, it's just really flattering as well at the same time. So I'm going to remember to change all of the hangers, pop the current hangers to one side, and then use these new kind of fancy velvet hangers my mum's given me, which should also stop my dresses falling off, because a lot of my dresses do slip off. That's already feeling better. Do slip off the hangers. So there's that one. So we're going to show you each individual one, and then we're going to pop them back in the wardrobe. Right, my next dress, an absolute favourite. I'm going to have to try this on, I think, because I have a feeling it might be too big now. But I wore this one at Christmas. Actually, I wore it for New Year when I was in France with my family. So we took my older brother, my sister-in-law, my 2 nephews, and my mum and dad. We did invite my other brother and his girlfriend, but they already had plans with her side of the family. So yeah, we all went to France and I wore this one for New Year. I'm just going to try it on so we can see. Right, that is on. It's so glitzy and I love it so much. I am quite comfortable that this still fits. It's absolutely gorgeous. I really, really, really want to go to the Royal Albert Hall, to an opera, to some sort of like theatre thing in London or Bath or somewhere. We're actually going to a show in Oxford in October, but it's not the sort of show you would kind of wear this to, because it's a live, like, it's one of my favourite podcasters. They're doing a just like a live version of it, so we're going to go and see them. But I wouldn't really wear this there, but I really want something to wear this to because it's so glitzy and gorgeous and glamorous. I love it. Right, so this is another of my kind of glitzy Christmassy dresses. I actually got this one last year at New Year and I've worn it twice, I think. I think I wore it for Christmas Day actually, but I also wore it to a, which sounds super extra, but I wore it to a cooking class that I organised with Mum and my friend Alice, who is a trained chef, and she now does private cooking classes, and we went to her house in Tewkesbury, or near Tewkesbury, and I wore this there. I've not done it up properly because I can't quite reach, but it's gorgeous, so I'll definitely be keeping this one. It's quite kind of nice to try on Christmassy dresses this time of year, so I can see kind of what's currently fitting and what isn't. But this one I think is perfect, and I will definitely be keeping this. And let's get it on a cute little velvet hanger, and then it's ready for November, December. I've had this one for years. I actually wore it when I was pregnant as well, and I do love this. Gosh, I actually haven't worn this for ages, and I'm not sure why, because I think it's gorgeous. Would wear this not just at Christmas. I think this is like a kind of all-rounder, all-year kind of dress, and I really like it. And it's jersey. Pretty much I would say 90% of my dresses have pockets, and I think that's like a running thing with a lot of women. It's like a joke of look, my dress has pockets. But honestly, I find I don't use handbags as much now I've got a daughter, because if we go out together or I'm doing something with her, it's just another thing to carry, and I'll have her bag, and not so much now because she's nearly 3, but a pushchair, like, so it's a lot. Whereas if I've got pockets, I can put my phone in my pocket, which has also got, you know, I can pay on my phone for things, and I can put a lip balm and a tissue in the other pocket, which is kind of classic Lucy. So what do I have in my pockets? That's kind of it. I do love a handbag, and sometimes I will take a handbag out. But even if I'm taking a handbag out, it's still nice to carry my phone or a lip balm in my pockets that I can just, you know, access really quickly. There we go, that's this dress. So this is going to be kept and go on another velvety hanger. I've had it since I was a size 16. So it was quite tight when I first had it and first got it. I'm not, to be totally transparent, so keen on the company. This dress molts loads, so my floor's currently covered in red velvet, but yeah, I mean, it is a gorgeous, gorgeous dress, but I don't know. I think it's still gorgeous for Christmas. I just worry it is shedding a bit, and I kind of leave a trail of red velvet when I wear this dress. Right, this is an all-time favourite dress. It needs a bit of an iron, and whenever I wore this dress last year, like, I could be out having coffee at a farm shop with a friend, I could be, you know, at the supermarket, because where else am I going to wear these, and I could be posting it on social media, and the questions, where did you get that, where did you get that? It's Samantha Pleat, and I adore it. It's got the famous tapestry print on it. I grew up with this tapestry print. My mum had done a version of it, and we had it in one of the hallways in the house I grew up in. It's got pockets in the back, which is a little bit strange. I personally wouldn't use those, and there's no pockets here, so I would need a bag if I went out in this, but it is just so unique and gorgeous and flowy, and I think this is a really nice kind of Christmas dress. I think this one still fits nicely. It's possibly a little bit loose, but I don't think that matters. But that's just one of the most gorgeous fabrics, I think, ever. So this one I've had since I was at university. It's Phase 8, and it's really, really pretty. I think I need a different bra on. I've got my like comfy at home bra on right now, So that's probably not doing my dresses a huge lot of justice, but yeah, I don't know. I've not worn it for a really long time. I think the last time I wore it was to a Christmas dinner at Magdalen College in Oxford. It was for an event there that I went to, God, years ago, when I think I just finished studying. I'm not so sure about keeping this one. I would love to know what you think. It feels comfortable, but I just don't know if it's kind of doing me any justice at the moment, or it's something that kind of works. Maybe it's a nice everyday kind of dress, I don't know. Right, John has just brought me up a cup of tea. Hee thank you. My kitty cat Rendale mug, obsessed with Rendale, if you hadn't already guessed that. Right, I need a coaster. He's put that down without a coaster. This one's mint velvet, not phase 8, although quite honestly it looks like it could be phase 8, which is why I thought that. To one side as a maybe. This is my next dress, which John just said, oh, that's very nice. I love this dress. So I'm keeping this one. This one is Brora, and this is a size 14. I have stitched up the buttons here because it just kept kind of popping open. This one again, no, does it have pockets? No pockets. But I do enjoy wearing this one. It's cord, it's comfortable, and it's kind of one of those dresses, a little bit like my other green dress that I showed you. This one, very similar style to this one, except this one's slightly more kind of like baggy. This is a more fitted one, and I can kind of wear them wherever, whenever. They're like kind of day dresses, but you can dress them up for the evening, and I really love them. I really love this dress. It's so comfortable, and I love that it's got long sleeves. I forgot to say this one, and excuse me, I am dyslexic, so I'm really rubbish at reading some of these brands' names, but I would say majority of these dresses are slow fashion, small independent brands, or at least smaller brands. Any that maybe aren't are from my university days and prior, and I probably bought them in a charity shop because I would never have been able to afford anything like that before. But anyway, this one is Baukjan, B-A-U-K-J-N, and they are a small slow fashion brand. Really like their products, they're really nice. And this one's Brora, again, obsessed with Brora, they're lovely. They are on the high street, and there's one in Bath, there's one, I think, Marylebone in London. Yeah, they're just really nice. Right, this one may ended up on my Vinted. It's one of my Son de Flor dresses, but I think it's too big now. It's not been ironed, so it's quite screwed up. It feels too big, and that's a shame because I do love it. It is one of my favourite dresses. It's very comfortable, but I haven't zipped it up. That might help. It's still a little bit, do you see, like if I cinch it in a bit here, that's tight, and then that's quite baggy. I mean, it might be okay, it just feels a little bit, especially on the shoulders here as well, feels a little bit too big. So that one may ended up on my Vinted, unfortunately. But yeah, it's gorgeous, and you can see I've worn it and I love it, and it's brilliant. Again, pockets, again, Son de Flor, amazing, lovely brand. I think they're brilliant. Right, this one, obviously it needs a different bra under it, but I last wore this on my birthday 5 years ago when I got in. It was the day after I got engaged. John and I got engaged. I mean, that is really pretty. Obviously different bra. That feels really odd to do on camera. Yeah, it's gorgeous. This is Hope and Ivy. It's got really nice back detailing to it. Again, excuse the bra, but it's open here. Nice arms. I for many years was a little bit like hated having my arms out. I still kind of do, just because I like to have them covered up. It feels more kind of cozy. But yeah, this is gorgeous. Really, really pretty. I think I will keep this. It's not black. It looks black. It's actually navy, and it's got all these lovely flower detailing on it. My husband really likes this dress on me. He thinks it's lovely, so I think I will keep this because it still does fit. It's comfortable around the waist, and yeah, I'm really pleased to fit back into this actually. Right, this one, hello, where are you? This one I bought for my brother-in-law, John's brother's wedding. Gosh, it is too big now, isn't it? Swamped. It's gorgeous though. I feel like it is too big. Am I just being... Yeah, that I would say that was possibly too big now. yeah, I'm not sure, I might need a different bra, I don't know. I really don't know. It's still very gorgeous. It's from Forever New. I got it in Jolly's in Bath, so again, I don't think this one is a slow fashion, but I really needed something at the time, and I'm not sure, I don't know. This dress is no longer made by Son de Flor. They make the style still, but they don't make this fabric, and it is gorgeous. Oh, I feel a little bit like I'm wearing a potato sack now, it's so big. I don't want to get rid of it because I love it. I have thought about taking the waistband off, taking the top off, and making it into a crop top and a skirt. But I don't know. Also, I could just keep it and just wear it as kind of a comfy oversized dress. I wore this one a lot when I was pregnant because it is very forgiving on the stomach. They're great. I think they've also just launched a maternity range. Don't quote me, can't remember. But yeah, I love this dress, so I am going to keep this. It's one of those silly things, you know, we've all got things stuffed in our wardrobes or in our drawers and stuff that maybe you're not going to wear, but I love it. So I'm going to keep it, and then maybe a rainy day when my daughter's older and started school and I've got a bit more time, I could alter it. This is a favourite autumn dress in dire need of an iron. That's awful. That is linen for you. I love this dress. This one, a little bit big again, zipped up, a little bit baggy. But I think because it's patterned, it doesn't look so bad, and it is a little bit more fitted on the back here. Even though it's the same size as that green one that I am going to be selling, I think it's gorgeous, and I will be keeping this. This is a great one for autumn. I always get complimented on this dress. The pattern is just stunning. I've actually got two of them. This one is a bigger size, but I'm keeping it because I love the pattern, and they don't make this. It's again Son de Flor. This is a double XL, and this is just an XL. And it's gorgeous. So they've got mushrooms on, they've got insects on, as you can see here, and it's just super beautiful and autumnal, and they're just stunning. So I'm going to keep these two, which is a little bit extra and probably a little bit pointless to keep both, but I know I would regret not, because when am I going to see this sort of pattern again? If I do, I will probably buy it because I adore this sort of whimsical kind of patterning and styling. I'm a little bit sad. Hello, I'm a little bit sad putting this one on because I just know it's too big. Oh, it's not. Oh, it is. No, it is. That is too big. You can see on the shoulders, it should be here and the shoulders are here, so it's not that much difference. I love this dress. I actually wore this in one of my first viral YouTube videos at one of the cottages that we stayed at and that I filmed at. And I remember saying in it, like, just, you know, having like, you know, body confidence issues back then. And that was kind of the start of me losing weight as well. But I love this. I think it's gorgeous. It's by India Mills, independent again. I think I'm going to keep it even though it is a little bit big because it's that Indian kind of block print. And I think that you can get away with those being a little bit baggier and a little bit bigger, and I think it's gorgeous. This gorgeous one is from Yoke Girl, and I think it's stunning. It really pretty fabrics. It's got a tie that I do it up at the back here. Obviously I need to wear not a comfy at home bra. I need to wear a different type of bra with that. And I've worn this. I went to an event at Papilio House, which is a women's only retreat, and I wore this for dinner there, and yeah, I got complimented on that there. It's such a pretty dress, and I mean the only thing for me is I'm not used to like showing off my body, as it were, which probably sounds a bit weird doing a like try on, look at my dresses kind of video, but this is really like not my territory. I mean, I'm not like a fashionista or anything like that, as they call it, but this one's got pockets as well. Love it. Really pretty spring-like. This would be a nice one. I could wear this to the wedding in September that I'm going to, me and my husband are going to. That'd be a nice one to wear to that. I very nearly wore this to the Chelsea Flower Show, but I had a Whimsical fairytale dress company get in touch with me, and they were like, can you wear one of our dresses? And I looked on the website and I was like, I can't really not. Like, they were just stunning. So I'll show you that one in a second. But this one, is gorgeous. It's a little bit, falls down a little bit on the arms, but it is so pretty. But you can see here, the back's so low, and like my bra would go across here, and I think it's gorgeous. I did buy a backless like bra sticky on thing, but I felt really, I need to probably just get over it, to be honest. I did feel a bit self-conscious, but it's so kind of cozy, and I could probably wear this lounging around the house, to be honest, like without a bra, but I don't think that I am comfortable enough to do that. But it's so pretty. It is so, so, so pretty and so elegant. So this is India and Mills, and it's got pockets, did I say? Yeah, really like this one. One of my very whimsical fairytale dresses. This is amazing. And I wore this one, goodness me, to the Chelsea Flower Show. And Mary Berry will probably forever remember the crazy girl in a dress that looks like a fairy running up to her and being all excited. There, like that, so you get them tied up like that. I'll pop up a picture of what this looks like properly on and done up when we were at the Chelsea Flower Show with the correct bra on. But it's gorgeous, it's so whimsical. And at the flower show I actually wore it down off the shoulders, but you can also wear it up on the shoulders and just pull the sleeves up a little bit. And I think I have my hair straight, I can't remember, but anyway, it's gorgeous, and it's so like, I don't know, it's just so like running away from the castle like style dress. So I wore this one May the 4th, Yoke Girl, gorgeous. I wore this one to John's friend's wedding, to our friend Will's wedding. He was John's best man at our wedding, and I wore it to their wedding. Can I zip? I can't zip dresses up myself, it's awful. Right, it does zip up, but I can't do it. I'm just being, I think, getting tired. Anyway, I think this one is the one I might wear to my friend Michael's wedding coming up. It is stunning. It's slightly like sparkly, if you can see. It's really, really pretty. It definitely does up. I just can't do those zips up. I struggle with them. It also has, does it have pockets? Did I remember that? No, it doesn't have pockets, so I need to take a bag. So it's kind of perfect, really. And I have got really nice shoes, which I thought would probably go really well with it for this wedding, because Will's wedding was in the field, so I wore flats. But Michael's is in London at Hampton, near Hampton Court. So I think this would be perfect. Yeah, I think these would go really, really nicely with it, these gold shoes that I've got from Joni. Yeah. I'm starting to flag a bit trying on the dresses, to be honest, so I might go and have a little rest in a minute. But before I do, this one, I love this one. It's a Son de Flor. It's kind of a thicker, feels like it's a bit more of a, it's linen, obviously, because all their dresses are linen, but it feels much, much thicker. I don't know if they've mixed it with something, because it's kind of one of their winter dresses. Let's see, 100% linen. It feels like it's got something else mixed in. I don't think it does, but this is a gorgeous one for the autumn again. Nice button detailing down the front, and it's got pockets, and this looks gorgeous. You know, frolicking amongst the fallen leaves in the autumn. Right, I'm starting to flag, whatever the terminology is, a little bit. So I'm putting my current dress back on, and I'm just going to show you a couple of my other ones. Because I've got, oh god, I've got about 10 left. This one is gorgeous. It's rose hip design. I'll put some pictures up of me wearing this one. It's so, so pretty. I got this one recently at the Malvern show, and it is really lovely. It's got all of these pretty different detailings on. It's got thistles, and it's got lots of different flowers on, and bumblebees and things. So this is a definite keep. This one I keep going back and forward. I keep going back and forward about whether or not to keep, because it is slightly too big. I wore it most recently for an interview with Original Style, who do handmade tiles, and we use them for our kitchen. And I had them over to the house. They wanted to film here, which was like such a privilege. And I wore this dress, and I have lost weight again since this dress, so it does hang off my shoulders slightly. Again, I'll pop a photo up so you can see what it looks like on. So I've just had a little break. I was getting overwhelmed with all these dresses. I think I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, I think 11 left, which is quite a lot of dresses actually. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you those, because I don't have 11 hangers, and I don't, to be honest, I think I'm going to have to probably sell some of these. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hangers. So I think I'm probably going to have to use some of my wooden hangers again, but they're fitting much better into the wardrobe. So if I show you some of these ones, this one is one that's a little bit too big for me, to be honest. It's Payne & Smith. I've had it since, I think I've had it for about 3 years now. It's kind of an oversized linen, cottony, I think it's linen, dress, and it's really comfortable. Yeah, flax linen. I love wearing it. The only thing that is kind of bothersome for me is when I am wearing it, the split in the back here is a little high, so I keep meaning to get my mum's sewing machine out and just stitch it all the way down, because it is now long enough that I could probably even wear it with a belt. It's a really nice, like, round the house, going to see the chickens when it's really hot, and we've had, which is crazy because in the UK we're known for our rain, but I think we've probably had less than like 3 or 4 days of rain since April, and we're in July. Now, fitting so much better. This dress I adore. This is a new one. It's comfy. It's from Joni, and it's got a really pretty kind of, you can see it here, like Italian cityscape or like villa scape on it. If I come a bit closer, you can see. And it's got all these lovely kind of sunny, summery patterns, and it reminds me of kind of like villas in Tuscany. It's button up, as you can see. It also has pockets. I do love this dress. It's really comfortable. It's just an easy to wear like shirt dress, and it has a tie around it, and the waist on this one is that little bit lower, so when I wear it, it's actually cinched in at the right kind of point on my waist, which is more comfortable as well. So that's definitely a keep, and yeah, I really like that one. In some dress sizes, I've really gotten over this in the last year, to be honest. I just no longer care. It doesn't bother me at all, and it used to really bother me. Is, I don't know, going into a shop, like, I don't go into them, but like Top Shop, or like, what's like New Look, is that still a thing? And going in with the idea that, oh, I'm a size 8, 10, 12, 14, whatever, trying on dresses and realising that none of those sizes in that shop fit you, and you're like 5 sizes bigger, or even for some people sizes smaller, and that can be really like detrimental to your mental health. So always try on dresses with the idea that the dress is made to fit you and your body, not the other way around. And that's something that I've really just gotten over, and I really had to get over, because it's just upsetting for me when I'm like trying on a dress and thinking, but I'm not triple XL when I was a size 18. That to me is not triple XL, that's extra large. And it was just trying to get my head around that, and I've just really had to get over it. This dress I get a lot of compliments on. I've, you know, put a picture up here so you can see. It's gorgeous. It's got butterfly wings. It's Son de Flor again. It's got pockets. It's cream. I adore this dress, and to be honest, I didn't really wear it for a long time, and it's only been in the last 6 months that I started to wear it again, and I love it. I've owned that for years now, and it's a great piece to have in the wardrobe. I'm always asked about it, so yeah, obviously Son de Flor, one of my favourite dresses. Really nice being able to like move my dresses and like actually look at them, because before it's just been a nightmare getting in and out of that cupboard, and every time I do something in there, like change it or whatever, it's just so nice. This dress, I'm sorry I haven't ironed any of these, but when they're just jammed in the cupboard like they've been, I've just been taking them out the day before and ironing them that night, or John has, to be honest, because he's so much better at ironing than me. But this one I get a lot of compliments on as well. It's again Son de Flor. It's kind of like a pinafore kind of one, so you can wear it like this with the straps like this, and it's got cute little straps on, or, well, I don't wear it like that. I actually, because I don't like my arms out, I always wear it with like a long sleeve t-shirt underneath, or a shirt, or something like that, and I love it. And again, pockets, and it's got little cherries all over it, as you can see here. They're really, really pretty. And I got a size large in this one, and it's a little bit oversized on the top and the bottom, but it doesn't matter when I've got something underneath it. I think that's great. this dress, I have a mini me version with my daughter, and I think it is absolutely adorable. It's pink checkerboard, Son de Flor again. I have so many Son de Flor. I'm obsessed with Son de Flor. I love them. They are expensive. You can buy them secondhand, and obviously I sell some of my vintage when they don't fit me anymore. This one's size medium, but yeah, it's checkerboard, it's button up, and it's got pockets again. They all have pockets, and the mini me version is the exact same, and they are so cute. Really nice, easy dress to wear. This one's got caps, so kind of like short sleeves, cap sleeves. Not capped, they're just short sleeves, aren't they? Yeah, I love that dress. That's gorgeous. That'll definitely be a keep one because that's new this year. I got this one for me and Tabitha in the spring, because I know, you know, I do follow lots of fashiony influencers because they have such lovely style, and I really like getting inspired by them for ways to wear things. And to be honest, in the last year, it's really been in the last year that all this change for me has happened. I'm a lot more conscious of kind of my own style, and not just, I've never really followed trends or wanted to do that, and when I have, I've not been happy with who I am. So I like to follow them for ideas of new things that are coming out, and I find it really interesting to see how many clothes so many other people have. And I imagine there's people watching this thinking, she's got so many dresses, but if you think, most people probably wear trousers and tops. I don't really wear trousers anymore. I never really have liked them. I've never found them comfortable. So for me, these are like my trousers and tops, but you can't really like split them. So if you think how many dresses I've maybe got 30 dresses now. And most people will have maybe like, gosh, 30, 40 tops sometimes, and they don't even wear them all. But I do wear all my dresses, and they're like seasonal. So at Christmas I've got, or autumn, I've got 6 dresses, and then for the summer I've got more, and then spring, summer, like kind of like interchangeable. And in the spring when it's a bit cooler, I'll put like, I've got these little like vest cardigans my mum's knitted me, and I've got one from Lily and Lionel that I love. I've actually got some Lily and Lionel dresses knocking around somewhere. And yeah, you just sort of change it up, put vest tops underneath when it's cold, tights as well. I've kind of stopped wearing tights, I find them a little bit uncomfortable, but in the winter I've got a really nice pair of thermal high-waisted tights. They come right up here, they're really stretchy. I think they were from a supermarket. So yeah, you can do lots of different things like that. Sorry, I didn't even talk to you about this one. This dress, brilliant for when it's really hot. It's rose hip design. I've got a size medium, and it's got lots of gorgeous flowers on. It's got poppies and, well, they don't look like poppies, but I think they might be, but they look more like ranunculus to me. But I think they are poppies based on the little poppy head there. Yeah, they're lovely. Right, I've got this dress, which everyone, I think I actually am the reason that this sold out at Sea Salt. It's my seed dress, and it's too big. Let me just chuck it on for you and you can see. This is too big now, I think. I popped it on the other day to wear somewhere, and yeah, I don't know. Does this look okay still? Because I bought this in the autumn, and I was maybe 1.5 stones heavier than I am now, maybe 2 stone heavier. Can't really remember. But I felt like on the shoulders, do you see? Like my shoulder, it should be there and it's like here. But I absolutely adore it, and it is just stunning. Everyone compliments me on it. I last wore it to the garden press event earlier this year. Garden press event, and it was complimented on loads there because I stood next to, I was at like one of the seed companies, and I was standing next to their seed packets. My husband was like, you blend in, and the seed people were all like, love your dress. It is absolutely gorgeous. It's got like nasturtium, radishes, tomatoes, I never remember that one, yarrow I think, pea pods, rainbow chard. Like, it's just so cool. I really love it, and I actually went in Sea Salt the other day to have a look to see if they've got anything kind of similar, and they don't, and I was just like kind of disappointed. So I really hope they pull all the stops out and they do these again. Whilst I'm wearing this, I will also show you this one, which is one that they got in touch with us and asked if we would like, I think it was a PR company actually, not them directly. And anyway, it was a very limited collection, but this is one of the dresses, and I honestly, when it arrived, I wasn't sure. It's not really my style. It's quite oversized, and baggy, but I do wear it. I wear it like around the house and just lounging around. It's not really one that I would necessarily wear like out or in content. It's not kind of smart enough for me. I like quite smart things. It is nice, however, and comfortable. And the thing I like about it is it's made with like all the offcuts of fabrics that they've got from other dresses. So these are like all different types of fabrics. So this one here, gosh, when I was working in East, this was like would be like, oh, this is a screwy uppy one you can take on holiday, because you can just screw it up and bring it back out and it doesn't really crease much. And then there's cottons. I just thought it was really quite nice after a little time of wearing it. It is a bit big, but doesn't really matter. This one I think I'm going to sell because it's just too big for me, and it's too, like, I could get myself in that twice now, and it's just too, it's not really doing anything much for me. I'm not enjoying wearing it. It is a lovely dress though, it's Tradlands, and I did adore it when it fit me, but that's going to go in my vintage pile. This one here I'm keeping. It's too big, don't really care, absolutely adore wearing it. It's got a little tie so I can cinch it in. It's Pine & Smith. It's just a nice easy one to wear day dress. If I'm here on my own with my daughter and we are doing pottering around the house things, this is a great one to wear because it dries quickly if it gets wet, which undoubtedly it does with a nearly 3-year-old. It's easy to wash, dries quickly on the line, and it's got pockets, so that's a great one to have in the wardrobe. Fitting so much better in there, it's brilliant. This one is a Voyage, and it's amazing. They've got a shop in Paris, and I love this dress. This is an autumny dress that I would wear. Again, this one unfortunately is a little bit big now, but they hand make their dresses. It's medium large. It's super cute. You'll see in the picture. It's got all these ties on so you can cinch it in at the waist, you can pull the sleeves up. It's great, and I've got a matching kind of pashmina that I wear with this one. This one is Lillian Lionel, and this one is quite fitted on the top, and then the bottom is just a nice black skirt. It's very simple. It's my only black dress, which I think everyone should have at least one black dress in their wardrobe just in case they need it for any like sort of events. But yeah, to be honest, I just wear this around the house if I'm popping out to the shops with my daughter. Just nice and easy, and again, pockets. Right, I've got 2 left. This one I think I'm finally going to let go of and sell. It's done me really well and I've worn it a lot. It's a Tradlands. I really loved wearing it, but it's too big now, so I'm going to sell that. It's also got pockets. It's a great dress, and hopefully it gives someone a lot of love and joy because there's a lot of years left in this one. This one is my Partridge in a Pear Tree dress, and I got this at Christmas 22, I think, so it's 3 years old. It's done me really well, really enjoy wearing it. It's a little bit big again. You can see a theme here with my clothes, can't you? I think I'm just going to have to slowly sort of like eke out the ones that are a bit big and eventually get ones that fit, like, you know, that fit my size better. But for now I love it, and I'm going to keep that because it's a really nice piece. It's got pockets as well, and it's got a slit down here as well, which is quite kind of cheeky. Only comes up to the knee. But that's a great one for wearing in the autumn winter, and it's got like lemons and stuff, so like oranges and lemons, sing the bells of St Clement's, and then a partridge in a pear tree. So I'll put the last 2 away, but that is pretty much all my dresses except for any that might be in the wash. So I hope you've enjoyed having a look through my dress wardrobe. I'm a little nervous to post this out because it's a little personal, like I haven't really shown off all my dresses like this before. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this vlog today and have enjoyed looking through my whimsical fairy tale dresses and seeing kind of what I wear. Let me know if there's anything else you'd like to see and we can have a look through, and I will see you on my next vlog.